Twilight. Like it or love it, you just can't deny that there's something about a hot vampire that women love. Paul Dergarabedian, whose name is impossible to pronounce and whose philosophy is even more strange, expressed shock after Twilight made $145 million in the first 3 weeks of its theatrical release that girls love movies too. I can't blame him for realizing this just 3 weeks ago, personally. I mean, it wasn't until then that I even realized that I was allowed to attend the movie theater without a male chaperone. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, as it turns out, upon investigation, I discovered that there's this whole bunch of things that women are allowed to do that I had never known about before. I mean, did you know that women can vote? I didn't know that. I mean, the fact that women make up over half of the world's population is a non-issue. It can be hardly surprising that it took men this long to notice us. After all, they didn't spend thousands of years working to oppress us just so they could acknowledge that we make up a pretty sizable portion of the population, did they? Perhaps they just thought that we weren't good consumers because we only make 78 cents to the male dollar. I mean, it's also true that we've known for a very long time that women just do not influence the pop culture of the United States. For example, I know the following facts. NSYNC's second album, No Strings Attached, went 11 times diamond platinum because of the overwhelming popularity amongst straight men. Right? Titanic, top-grossing film of all time. And you know why? Because Jack Dawson is so manly. And the Beatles, Beatles, they became international superstars because of the men who were fainting at their feet. As to the Spice Girls, huge hit among boys. They love the girls in those slinky dresses. Whatever the case, I mean, it's silly. Even The Dark Knight consists of such unattractive male actors like Christian Bale and Heath Ledger and Gary Oldman and Aaron Eckhart who disgust me 100%. I mean, apart from this man's shock that women are occasionally known to moonlight as consumers, I mean, how could he know? It's not as if you can just ask women questions or that there's no extremely successful HBO comedy called Sex and the City that exhibits how much women love to shop. In fact, from what I remember, they were disgusted by consumer culture. Anyway, I mostly just think that this man is a tool. There's nothing more to it. Let's say it straight. Women buy things. Sometimes. Occasionally. We clip coupons. I mean, but we do buy things. There was a Destiny's Child song about that, right? It was like you know that one that went on Charlie's Angels, which was totally pro-feminist, right? It was like, question, tell me how you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. And, you know, I mean, she buys her own diamonds, so that's pretty crazy. She bought the shoes on her feet and the clothes she's wearing. I mean, that's intense. Intense. So all I'm saying is, give women a chance. I mean, sure, maybe we're only just finding out that we can go to the movies alone. And maybe we're only just finding out that we can be sexually attracted to really, really good-looking men. But the floodgates have been opened. The world is ready for this change. But can you handle it? Can you handle it? Maybe not, until we get a female president. And we know that will never happen. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.